good afternoon. My name is Eliezer Daza. We will talk in this presentation about one of the models we have for measure and certify the software quality process. It is named SPICY, uh, and it has sorry. It has two different um, point of view. Uh, I will talk about a software maturity model. It's one, and the other is how the certification is uh, format or how it's composed the certification. So first of all, I will start talking about how we'll define a process, and a process is kind of a box in the one you send or you introduce some inputs. The box has some activities and produce some outputs. So these activities mark the difference in how you make an output, how you trade it, and it will be the way we will process that. So the software maturity model measures and give you some clues and so tips on how you will have a better process and a better activities. So it has defined two types of ideas. One is evaluate these processes and how to will be evaluated your company, your organization, and the other one is the processes itself. So for each of that, it has an ISO. For evaluation, it has the ISO 15504, and for processes, it has the ISO 12207. The evaluation is composed of 10 parts. These parts are these ones that start with concepts and vocabulary, is where you will receive uh, the the basic information on how you will be evaluated. The basic vocabulary will be used on each of the steps, and with that you will start doing the other steps that are the assessments, how you will be evaluated, how you will how you will have each of these steps, that is the performance and assessment, the guidance on the performance and assessment, guidance on process improvement and capabilities, how it should be the exemplar software life cycle and system life cycle, the assessment on the organizational maturity, the assessment of model for IT services management, target the process profile, the safety extensions. We will talk a little bit of this later. So in the processes part, this one is the one that defines each of the processes you will have in your organization regarding these maturity levels we will have. So we have the agreement processes, the organizational project enabled processes, the project processes, the technical processes, the software implementation processes, software support processes, and software reuse processes. So thinking on this for the software engineering processes and the developers, we are almost all on these parts, I think, from technical to software use processes, but we will review each of this one. For example, um, agreement processes have information about how you will acquire the project, how you will supply the project. I mean, it says about resources, times, uh, information about the goals, what you will need to do, what will be the result of the ideas. And with that, you will go to organizational project processes. that will give you information about will, how will be the life cycle of the project, how you will manage the infrastructure, how you will manage the portfolios or the services or the ideas or the products you will have, the human resources, how you will manage that, and the quality. That is the idea, to measure the quality and have information of the quality in all the project. So this step. uh, about the project processes, you will have talking about the planning, about the assessment and the control, uh, about the decisions on how to do, what to do, how you will manage this. uh, and another important one that can define how you, which is the level of your organization, is the risk management. Another one is how you will manage the configuration. This includes secrets, security, and stuff like that. How you will manage the information, how you will manage the data for your service or your product. And one of the important ones is measuring that this, how you will measure the time, the resources, the infrastructure, errors, how you will manage the process you have in your project. Another one is technical processes. That's what I told you. We are here regarding the requirements that are not just functional, but not functional requirements, architecture designs, implementation. Here is where you will take the decision of how the architecture, how you will manage the communication between services, how you will manage the language, which language will be better for you, will architecture will be better for you, what kind of communication, and stuff like that, how you will be integrated with other systems or with your own system but different microservices, um, how you will manage the testing of this product, or each part of this product, how you will your software be installed, or if it is software with installation, or if it is deployed in somewhere, how you will do this deployment, um, how you will have acceptance, or how you will comply with the acceptance criteria you define, how you will manage the maintenance of this software. So we all know that even if the most um, compliant or better companies have issues, and even the best code has issues, and if it doesn't have any issue, you need to improve and you will to new develop a new features and stuff like that. So how you will do that? Hmm? And in case of deprecation, how you will manage this deprecation? If you have data, you need to deprecate. How you will do that in order to comply with all the compliance your software or your service can have. Um, and how you will manage the documentation, the configuration, the the validation, verification of you have, how you have, if the process of review your software, each how many time you will take on that, how you will be audit your software. Even the SPC model has some kind of audits that you will know you will get after the certification, and how you will uh, do the software resolution progress. Um, we have as well these three regarding how you will reuse the software if it's necessary, how you manage the domain, how you manage the reuse of the management, and how you manage the program. And this includes human resources and stuff like that. So after having this brief information of the software maturity model, we will talk about the SPC certification. it will have two divisions. Kind of say this one is standards and maturity levels. The standards you should be able to comply are these four. These two are regarding the evaluation of the process, and the other two, the processes itself. So the ISO 15504 2 and 7. The other one is regarding the evaluation. There is the 12207 and 17021. And you will have, uh, or we can have these three levels that uh, you based on the result of the standards and how you manage your process, you will have these three levels. If you manage supply processes, lifecycle model management, and software configuration management, but you don't comply with the others, you will be in level one. If you uh, have all the level one, but you have in addition the requirements definition, system analysis requirements, project planning, project assessment control, configuration management process, measures process, and software quality assurance. If you comply with all this, you are in level 2. And if you comply with all the others, but you have these two, you are in level 3. That is the top of the one that will comply with this the requirement. So you have more requirement analysis, architectural design, system architectural design, infrastructure, human resources management, risk management, decisions management, software integration processes, system integration processes, software verification, and software validation processes. If you comply with all of these, you will be in level 3. And this certification is just for 3 years. So this is in order to let you know that in 3 years you will do the new certification, so you will have a new opportunity to uh, have a step ahead to get the new level or continue in the same level. If not, you will go back to another level. So this is a brief introduction on how the SPC certification does, the processes it has. So hope you can go deeper in this and know that this exists, and this space is so recommended because it's cheaper than the other ones and has the same processes, uh, just different names, but has the same processes and the same levels that the other certification you can find in the commerce. So thank you so much for listening, for watching me, and see you next time.